This week's episode of Skin Time TV with Ashley. So a lot of you guys may have seen my episode. I created one a while back on this like gimmicky little washing machine device that's supposed to wash your makeup brushes. Turns out that was a fail. It's cute and it's a good toy to give to a kid, but it does not effectively wash my brushes. And I'm embarrassed to say I haven't washed my brushes or any of my makeup stuff since I've tried to wash it then, and they have not been washed in a long time. My best friend had told me a while back that she uses pure Castile soap to wash her brushes, and she uses the Dr. Bronner's brand, but which I've had, but I just ran out of it. I use it for my body, and it's really, really expensive, so I don't want to use that for just this. And that's really all I went to buy some pure Castile soap for most recently, since I run out of the Dr. Bronner's. I got the Simple Truth one, Kroger's brand. I'm pretty sure pure Castile soap is pure Castile soap. I think Kroger has pretty good like generic brand stuff, so I feel okay about this. It smells good. It's tea tree and eucalyptus, so a good little cleaning scent. This is what I'm gonna use to clean my brushes, and then wipe down all of my little handles and everything that has like black mascara all over it. It's just time. It's about that time. It's February, you know, it's getting into that spring clean. Might as well get a head start. So that's what I'm gonna do here in a second. But right now I'm just looking up YouTube videos on how to best clean it using what I have, the pure Castile soap and the little cleansing pad. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but you'll see it later. But I just want to make sure, you know, crossing on my T's, dotting on my I's for the most effective way. I don't like to waste my time. That is one thing about me. Some people are using micellar water. I'm gonna look into that, because that I do have also. If the pure Castile soap, which I doubt, falls through and isn't as effective, then that micellar water might be the secret, okay? Ooh, how to clean your beauty blender. Now that definitely needs to be cleaned, and I'm not sure how. This person is using Dawn. Dawn just cleans everything. Cleans little ducks covered in oil, and it'll clean makeup caked up on your brush. Okay, and she used her hands. Savage. Not mad at your girly, but something about using her hand on the makeup brush seems to be defeating the purpose, because our hands are like covered in oils. So that's where I think I would rather use my little pad. Okay, oh, this is someone using a pad. The pad I have, but something similar. Okay. Okay, I think I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm gonna go. There are a million different ways to clean your makeup brushes, so I am definitely gonna try this pure Castile soap. And then with my beauty blender, it was saying to put it in hot water, put a little olive oil, and then put a little dish soap. But I think I'm still going to use the pure Castile soap instead of the dish soap. It works just as effectively in my head, so I'm thinking it's gonna play that way in real life scenario here. So we shall see. I love a good YouTube for research. I love to see people just doing things normally, you know. It's not an ad, it's not a gimmick, it's just people being real people, and people really trying to get their makeup brushes cleaned in this particular case. So yeah, all right, let's do this. Got a little towel to lay down just in case it gets messy. And I have a super light countertop, so I don't want to have to do too much cleaning, more than I have to. Here's the infamous beauty blender, that I will try the little concoction where she used olive oil, hot water, and Dawn soap, but I'll replace the Dawn soap with pure Castile. So here's my little bowl with olive oil in it. I don't know how hot the water needs to be, so I'm just gonna get the hottest water I can from the sink. Okay, water, and this is my very unclean beauty blender. It's like almost hard on the outside because it hasn't been cleaned in so long. It's like just got so much caked up foundation, and then it's brown. Like this was black, like even darker than the bottom of here. So enough embarrassing myself. Let's get to cleaning. I hope that this works, but the water is already turning brown, so that's how you know how disgusting it is. And I think I'm just gonna leave this off to the side while I try to scrub my brushes right now. We're gonna let that be a later problem. Yeah. This is a little thingy I was talking about. It's watermelon. It's so cute. I got it at Five Below, the same place I got that little washing machine. And it has the Velcro. It has these little suctions on the bottom so I can stick it here and like actually be able to scrub without it sliding. So I love that. So I'm gonna just like put this around it, but oh, maybe this might be in the way. You know what? I'm gonna get this out the way for now, but might regret that later. Some of my makeup is in this little travel kit, but all the rest right in the caboodle, like legit caboodle. So I'm gonna start with like the stuff in here since I use it mainly, and I won't bore y'all of cleaning all the other stuff. And then I just want to like see this like black gunk that is all over my stuff. Just kind of wipe everything down. Just give everything a fresh start. Everything that needs to be wiped down, I'm putting over there. But everything that needs to be cleaned, right here, wipe down. So of my main stuff, these are the brushes that we are gonna try to clean right now. The truth shall set us free. So let's see if this works. Gonna just put a little soap on here. I probably could put the soap on the brush, but people were doing it so many different ways. This brush is like white going into hot pink. Right now, it's pretty hard to tell that. So I'm hoping with a little love, we can get it right. Let's see. Definitely makeup coming off. Okay, it's getting cleaner already. So here is what it's looking like. I'm gonna rinse it and go at it again. Wow, look how easy. Look how easy that was. It's actually like almost white again. So definitely gonna give it another round, but passed. This is a pass for sure. Now I see nothing but soap suds. This thing is clean. All right, brush clean. Now I just gotta get the handle wiped down. Has a little bit of eyelash glue, mascara, who knows, but black gunk on the handle and stuff. So I'm gonna put this over to the side now that the bristle is cleaned. And I'll probably just get a wipe so that I can get the handles knocked out, or just a wet rag. So I might use this and wet it, put a little bit of soap on it and wipe them down. But I like how easy this is. Dang, I forgot this one was pink and white. This one was pink and white too. love that. So this is my blush brush, and it has like little pills on it. I don't know if you can see those pills, but it's kind of scary, like where the makeup is caked up, those little sections. And it's really weird to look at, so I try not to, but you see those like thick pieces? Yeah, this one I'm very happy to get cleaned. This one is super gross. Ew. This one's almost there, but for goodness sake, it was bad. It was really bad. This is the last little shebang. Okay, so this one is pretty clean now. It's got a little bit of brown water still running out, so I'm gonna let it sit to the side, get the other ones, and I'm gonna come back to this one. But, switching it up a little bit. We've added some black dip brow to the mix, and whatever's on the end of this brush, contour. I'm definitely gonna have to scrub the crap out of my counters after this. Design. Now back to this bad boy. Okay, so that does it. No more brown water is coming from this brush. This looks night and day to what you guys saw earlier. So I'm gonna put it to the side. So I'm gonna let them dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna wipe the handles down when I wipe down all of this stuff. But the only thing I have to say about this guy, it definitely works, but this one is for cute and not for comfort. For one, it's really small, so I had to keep rinsing it off, and had it been like a bigger one, I feel like I would have had to make less rinses and it would be less messy, because like you can't really see it that bad, but there are soap suds and it looks atrocious up here. And for two, the seeds on here are for cute, literally, because they're not useful. Like I need as much of these little ridges as possible to be able to actually get the brush scrubbed, so I could do without the seeds. So I might get a real one, like, and let this be like my little travel one, but definitely effective. This is the way to go. The cleansing pad, that all frou-frou, put it in a cleaner. At least the one I had didn't work. So if you guys have an electric cleaner, let me know. I might give it a shot, but it's good to know that manual is a great fail safe. Now this bad boy. This is insane. This is chocolate milk. This thing keeps looking better and better every time, but it's layers and layers of makeup in here. So I'm just gonna keep letting it soak, and a little olive oil, a little pure Castile, a little hot water, and we'll just keep replacing that until it actually gets clean. So we'll check back in on this guy and see, but I need to go get some olive oil. Now let's wipe down these handles. I'm just gonna use my rag that I was using before and a little pure Castile soap. Be resourceful and wipe it down. Oh. Okay, definitely messed this brush up. After all that work. After all that work. Okay. sensational. This one had so much black stuff on it. Gone. Done. You're done. This is all the stuff I'm cleaning off of it. You see all that yuckness? This is satisfying for you as it is for me. I'm just like here for this. I am here for how clean everything is getting. Now I would like to be doing other things, but this is very satisfying. This is so great. Now this part, it really might be time to get a new beauty blender because it's stressing me out. But everything else is going well. And it smells nice too. Thank you, me. Thank you, me, for finally getting this done. Sheesh. This is my bronzer and it lost the little clear plastic thing that goes over the top, so I gotta be careful when I wipe this one down. Shiny and new. Okay, the thing I've been avoiding. This just does not look fun to clean. I'm gonna get it relatively clean. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. Got a little Q-tip to help me get in the cracks and crevices. I'm gonna put some pure Castile soap on both ends. A little water. Give this sucker a little scrub. Really just want to get all the caked up makeup out the corners. But I'm telling you, this pure Castile soap is just so powerful. It really gets stuff clean, gets stuff lifted off of surfaces. Here for it. This is absurd. Sickening, absolutely sickening. Definitely just broke off an unnecessary piece. Might need to stop while I'm ahead. I'm gonna get off as much as I can. Okay, so it isn't perfect, but I got most of the gunk off. I don't want to go any further and break it, but you see that little middle piece? Yeah. It's done is done. But yeah, that was a lot easier than I expected. Granted, I have a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be wiped down and maybe some extra brushes that I'll clean as well, but as far as my main thing, it only took me all but at most, it took me 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. This thing is gonna take me a lifetime though, it seems like. So I'll check back in once it's actually clean and let you know how this process continues to go. But boy, oh boy, do I have my work cut out for me with this one. Okay, so it's the next day and I actually soaked this overnight. So it's super soft now and doesn't feel like it has caked up makeup on it anymore, and it's mostly black, as you can see. So this did a good job, like using the hot water and the oil did its thing, but I'm gonna soak it just one more time. A little bit of olive oil and a little bit of pure Castile soap really did do the trick. And I'm thinking that soaking it overnight helped too, because it just let it naturally just come out and like secrete from the pores instead of me having to manually do it and, you know, keep changing the water. But it was good to change the water up until that process, because of course we don't want it to be sitting in its own filth. So I'm just giving this like a little squeeze to get some of it out. It's a little bit darker, but it's not gonna get much darker than this. Like, this is pretty clean, and so I feel good about the cleanliness after this last little soak. So that was the only thing that took forever. This video got all of my important stuff that I use on a day-to-day basis and my sponge that I definitely use. So I'm glad that I got the frontline stuff cleaned, and this really did do the trick. Pure Castile soap I do like, so thank you, Julie. Thank you, best friend. I know you're watching this video, so thank you, girl. This is good, and you can get the run-of-the-mill one, and it's still good. And then a little olive oil added to my concoction to soak my sponge really did do its thing. Yeah, this is a winner. I'm just gonna get a bigger one at some point. But like, this is the way to go to clean brushes. Like, I haven't tried any other ways, like any real electric ones. So like I said earlier, if you have some electric cleaning brush suggestions that actually work and not as gimmicky as the one that I tried before, let me know and I'll compare it to this. But the manual way definitely does the trick. So I'm happy, and I'm gonna put all of this stuff off my counter soon and get my counter cleaned now. So I've got my work cut out for me. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know what electric cleaner you might be using. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss a single beat when next week's episode of Skin Time TV drops. And share this with anybody you know who could use some advice on cleaning their brushes, who needs to get the hint, or who has been looking for like a way to get their sponge clean, get their makeup brushes clean, and could benefit from my video. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Bye.